Copyright 2017-2021 Alon Yarel, all rights reserved. Attribution non-commercial, no derivatives. 4.0 International, CC by NCND 4.0. This video is intended for physicists and astrophysicists involved in research and development. For those who are still skeptical about the existence of a black hole exit in the Sun, for those who do still not believe there is a star in collapsing in another universe, with a huge time distortion between the universes, whose black hole generates a coil of stardust into our Sun and whose star gravity hits the coil, which has a metal core in the center and which creates an electromagnet and thus generates solar energy. For all those who are not convinced yet, so listen to it. In the last chapter, where it was explained how the electromagnet rotates the Sun around the axis and causes the equator of the Sun to rotate faster than the poles, the subject seemed to be exhausted, so that there would be no new discoveries that would complete the overall picture. So, there is more. In this chapter we will concentrate on the accretion disk of the black hole. We will focus on what generates the rotational speed of the accretion disk of the black hole to the unimaginable speed, which ranges between 0.5 times the speed of light and up to 6.3 times the speed of light. In order for the center of the black hole to rotate at a speed that is up to 6.3 times the speed of light, a force is needed that will cause the rotation. The only existing option that explains the phenomenon is also explanation that strengthens our claim, that there is a black hole exit in the Sun and the claims around. The electromagnet rotates the Sun around the axis but also acts on the star in collapse in the other universe, and which pulls mass from the star into the black hole. In fact, we see in the center of the accretion disk the Sun in the other universe, with a huge time distortion between the universes, which rotates at a speed of up to 6.3 times the speed of light. In that, a rotary motion also accelerates the mass of the accretion disk into the black hole. Here is a look at this example. This video is just a simulation of what rotates the accretion disk, however it describes quite accurately the power that rotates the accretion disk. The Sun's rotation is 2 km per second, at the equator of the Sun. The speed of light is 300 million meters per second. The claim is that 6.3 times the speed of light in the other universe, which is 189 million meters per second, is approximately equal, after the time distortion between the universes, to 2000 meters per second, in our universe. 189 million divide into 2000, gives time distortion of 1 to 945,000. According to this calculation, a 2-day star collapse in the other universe is worth about 7.5 million years in our universe. If so, both the rotational speed of the Sun and the rotational speed of the accretion disk core that rotates at a speed of up to 6.3 times the speed of light, as well as the time of 7.5 million years, the time of formation of the Sun, are all within the possible spectrum. In fact, if the core of the accretion disk had not rotated at much an incredible speed, then there would have been a reasonable doubt as to the matter of time distortion and the invention of the Sun on the other side of the black hole. The electromagnet rotates the Sun but also accelerates the rotation of the accretion disk so that they integrate in a perfect speed adjustment. Therefore, the force that generates the accretion disk is the electromagnet in the Sun, which is added to the circle structure of the physical system from the collapse of the star in the other universe, through the black hole to the formation of the Sun, and through to the all phenomena of the planets in our solar system.